And that is why you need to do Lost Fleet and the Honey Speedway as soon as possible, because you lose Hunter. There's actually a sign that actually appears in those levels now. If memory serves correctly, yep. If you ever want to see your mangy cat friend again, you better leave here at once, the sorceress. So yes, he is no longer available. So yes, that's why I recommend you do the Speedway and Lost Fleet first. Because you lose access to Hunter, and thus those challenges are no longer there. And you lose Hunter until you complete this world. So next is Charmed Ridge. I don't like this world for different reasons. But that being said, as soon as the level loads, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back.
The evil cat wizards of Felinia have stormed our castle.
Felinia?
Our princess. If we don't stop them right away, they'll force her to marry Prince Azrael.
Alright, I'm back. So yeah, Charmed Ridge is kind of... It reminds me of a Spyro 1 level. The theme, the background, it reminds me very much of a Spyro 1 level. By the way, those guys were censored. As were these guys. Because the armored Rhinox had lances. Also, I love the subtlety. The King Frog. Just the looks of things, the theme. It feels like a Spyro 1 level. My word, I'm getting owned. Well, the fire won't respawn. Bye! Goodbye, cruel world!
Spyro, we...
Never forget what they've done to your boy. Cat wizards. And yes, they do what the Green Druids did in Spyro 1.
Hurry, Spyro! If we don't get to the castle right away, the princess will be forced to marry that loser, Prince Azrael.
I have a feeling there's more to this. Okay, this guy's mean. I have a self-imposed challenge here. Make it past this guy without getting hit. Woo! I did it!
Well, Spyro, today is your lucky day. The wizards and I have worked out a little deal. Suit yourself, Spyro, but every time I think of that poor... You have chosen wisely, Spyro. You know, come to think of it, the wizards only agreed to raise the steps. They never said they wouldn't lower them again.
Well, they're cats. Of course they're clever. Yes. They recycle the green druids from Spyro 1, essentially, with these guys.
There's no time to lose. Prince Azrael and his cat armies are about to steal a pork.
Yeah, you're making it easier to get to you. Put this on yourself!
I just saw Prince Azrael run into the castle.
You almost pushed me off the ledge! What was that about? Come on now. Almost shut me off the cliff.
Hi, Spyro. Isn't Prince Azrael just the dreamiest? The other fairies and wizards won't let us get married, so we're going to elope. By the way, Azrael says you can have this egg if you don't tell anyone where we went.
Yeah, it's one of those stories. Sakura. Yeah, so the wizards and the fairies were not exactly thrilled about that entire scenario. And, well, they were just going to get married anyway. Sound about right? So Evening Lake kind of has a bit of a trend. There are some missions that I don't like that involve the other playable characters. Don't mean to sound so negative all the time, it's just... there are some missions I would rather not go through. But hey... it's what fans are for. Do it for the content. Benjamin! Oh yeah, you know those cats that were causing some problems earlier? Well, now you can take care of them. That little castle, piece of the castle there that sort of looks like a rook and chest. Did I just say chest? Ah, yes. A rook in my chest. It's kind of clever. Be even more clever if they said checkmate. Like I said, this feels like a Spyro 1 level with some Spyro 2 elements in it. I don't know, it just feels out of place for this game. I don't know how to describe it. Especially this far in the game. That's another thing that bothers me about feeling out of place. Yes, this feels like a level that would be earlier in the game. Just because of the premise and the gimmicks and everything that goes with it. It feels like something that this level would be earlier in the game or in a different game entirely, like maybe Spyro 2. Because it feels too much like Spyro 1, especially with the gimmicks that the cat wizards cause. And yes, the water actually hurts. Be careful. Oh well, so it seems I was wrong on that being the last time we see that kind of vase. It goes to the very beginning of the level, because of course it does. Because we can't have nice things. Oh sure, slope detection doesn't count there. Eh. What a place to put 2 extra lives. But I'll take it. Now, Prince Azrael has been redesigned, but the cat wizards look mostly the same, and I actually like that. Princess Elise also looks different as well.
According to legends, there's a golden goose at the top of this here mountain. I want to be the first person to the top, so I just bought some Insta-Sprout Ultra Super Gross seeds from a bear with a bag
From a bear with a bag of gems.
They were magic, and I can't make them do anything.
Oh, money bags. Why must you continuously cause problems? And yes, it's another one of these challenges. So the yellow ones just yield normal flowers, whereas the bouncy ones give you mushrooms. Also, in case you haven't noticed, yes, this is a reference to Jack and the Beanstalk. It would be funny if Spyro had that auto animation where he sneezed. But it's a bit of a rare animation. Can't say I blame him. Is it just me or the mushrooms sort of sound like going, mine, 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 mine? There's your Finding Nemo reference. So what do you need me for if you're just jumping up here?
I found this egg on the way up here. I think it was laid by a golden goose. We'll have
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. That's all I got.
You've been doing great so far.
Okay, this one's actually kind of cool, if I remember correctly. Also, for the life of me, when I first played this game, I could not figure out this puzzle. And it's like, this is so easy! I know, but remember, I was a kid. How was I supposed to know? I was not the brightest kid. What if it falls off a cliff? It just bounces back up or respawns. They accounted for that. Thank goodness. Ooh, I almost went off a cliff there. That's what you get for reading chat. Waha! I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but this is the only thing I can think of. There's the golden goose.
Last, I found the legendary golden goose. You can have another one of its eggs as a souvenir.
Chuck. Got nothing.
That's the ugliest goose I've ever seen.
Excuse me. "101. Here's your first lesson. I also love how if you fall into the ooze, you just insta-die. You don't even get a chance to recover. But that's how that works. Do any of the wizards respawn? No, they don't. That's what I thought. Okay, where's Larry and Curly? There's the impossible tower. It's probably that tower over there. Nope. Oh yes, how could I forget? The one mission I don't like in this level. That's the thing I've noticed about Evening Lake, is that there's a lot of missions with the guest characters. There's a couple missions with the guest characters that I don't like in particular, and this is one of them.
Good day, Spyro. I'd like to stay and chat, but I'm late for an engagement with a fairy friend of mine. Just a friend, you understand. Strictly platonic relationship. Certainly not a violation of military protocol whatsoever. But what are you giving me that look for?
Where have you been, James? We were supposed to meet in the temple an hour ago. And don't give me that old matters of national security line again. I guess it doesn't matter, though. The whole temple is full of nasty cat witches anyway. We just have to call off our date.
So yeah, there's a skill point for just knocking out the windows. Under normal circumstances, I would wait until all the witches were dealt with, or until the impossible round. But I like to do it now because it's a little easier. Because skill points used to give you not only an extra life, but a full life reset. And we kind of would need that for this mission.
Oh, I see those rocket launchers aren't just for show after all. What?
Now, it's actually possible to spawn kill most of them. It's actually pretty hysterical. So where's the last one?
I must admit, James, I am impressed. There are still a few witches left, though, and this time they mean business. They even turned the floor into deadly blue ooze. Oh, do be careful, okay?
Now, in the original, it was possible to spawn kill almost all of them. And these cat witches are also very dangerous, because they can kill you pretty quickly. I think they nerfed them in this version, but in the original they were almost impossible. Yeah, they definitely nerfed them, because it's easier to dodge them.
Of the hummingbird resistance movement for nothing. Now we have the temple all to ourselves. But first, I have a present for you.
Abigail. Alright, and the end of the level is right here. Now, two reasons why I saved the fireworks factory for last. One, it's another one of those levels where you have to leave with a special ability and come back.
Hello. I thought you might be hungry.
Thanks. Did you bring any chips?
I'm sorry this happened, but I tried to warn you.
I had to help.
He's actually
Spyro
kinda
rescue
cute.
the eggs.
You just don't understand. If we don't bring dragons back to this world soon, all our magic will be lost.
She looks a lot like
Dragons
Lola
used to live
Bunny.
here?
Yes, this was their original home. But a long, long time ago, the sorceress banished them to the other side of the world. She didn't realize the dragons were the source of all our magic.
Maybe I could convince the dragons to come back, if you let me go.
I'm sorry. I can't.
So I counter the long one with a shorter one. So, there we go. Until next time, Ryunokage33 signing off.